Humbug.
Hello one, hello all, welcome to Project 24. If you are just tuning in, if you're still listening to Project 24 after the tea time carryover into the Sonic Hour because Dreadnox isn't there, because his car's broken down, because he's lame and everything bad happens to him whenever he tries to do a radio show, hello to you as well. We'll be with you shortly. We're currently dealing with a house falling apart emergency. Not a big deal apparently, but you've been ripping things out of my wall. Curse you kids! Curse you! Anyway, we'll be with you shortly. But for now, here's Sir Nuts' remix of Sonic Triple Trouble. It's called New Ray of Light.
Radio Redux.
Are you ready?
Hello, happy people! Welcome to Archange UK's marvellous inter-radio station radio show! It's Radio Redux. Hello, I'm Archange UK. You may know me from such places as Sega and Sonic Rex and Summer of Sonic and here. I'm joined, as per usual, by my two Sonic Rex cohorts and fellow DJs on Radio Redux. That is Blake Draco.
Hello.
And Echo Hawk. And we'll be here for the next 1.5 hours. It's amazing. You finally get close enough for people to hear you, and then you answer like the smallest little voice in the world. Yeah, but we're here. We're live on SEGASonic Radio as part of Project 24, and we're also live on our normal slot of Radio Sega. Apparently, we've gone over the record that was previously held by T for about 10 minutes. So we're now got we had 122 people or something at some point listening into us. So hello to all 122 of you. Welcome to Primetime Hour. I think they all want to win prizes and things. Prizes because radio shows mean prizes. If you say so, I guess. But yes, it is December. That means this is officially Christmas, unless you're a member of the retail sector, in which case November is officially Christmas for you, and that's all the way through to at least January. It works. But yeah, and it's Christmas. We do actually have a theme on today's show. That's very unusual, I know. Apart from our theme being a deep appreciation for Mike Pollock, who spent most of Darkspeeds' show saying how upset he was that he hadn't been to Summer of Sonic yet, so very pointedly. To which end, I eventually just went to him on Facebook and just went, look, okay, get it. And we'll see about getting him to Summer of Sonic. I need the money first, though. So apart from that, which is why you had, at the beginning of the show, you had the various Dr. Eggman themes, and you were also... we're also talking about Christmas, and more specifically, your gaming memories at Christmas. Now, this could be when you've got a certain game that you've been after. Maybe it was like, it was Christmas and you got unwrapped and it was Sonic free, or maybe you unwrapped and it wasn't Sonic free. It was, I don't know, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which I doubt. Yeah, if you were still after Sonic free at the time when Hello Kitty Island Adventure actually came out, well, more for you. It's very cheap. It's available in most places now, but except on iPod, I think. But if you had any stories like that, or there was a Christmas thing and you played some Sega games, or you met somebody famous who was Sonic and it was all Christmassy, or I know you got a Mega Drive / Genesis, you got a Game Gear. We'll be asking these two their Christmas stories later, which I'm telling them now so they compare / make one up. As Echo for some reason tries to stick her foot up Blake's nostril. I know.
I do.
Right. Well, we did. Yeah, Resident SD explains that Mike Pollock said he's waiting for a phone call to be invited to Summer of Sonic at the same time AAUK died little inside. Yes, it's just like nothing I can do. It apparently pleases anyone.
Another reviewer. Drop a name before.
Right. Anyway, so hello to everyone who's listening in. We're going to run down the names in the Sonic Stadium and Radio Sega chat room, because there are various people in different places. Now, somebody stole our gimmick earlier, running down. Again, JJ stole gimmick infringement. Went backwards, and although I can't match the wonderment of Mike Pollock doing the names with the equal wonderful Darkspeeds, we will do the same. Well, we'll go through these slightly smaller Radio Sega chats, who are all much loved, and we love the fact that you've joined us. I know the TSS chat room's like monstrous at the moment, but there we go. In Radio Sega we have Zeba, Vija, Trekkie, Tabris, who is also named Quaru, Sonic Mark, SJ, who is iced over Sawsaw, Silver Panda, and you'll notice a lot of pandas, by the way, as I go through this. Apparently it's the word of the week in the chat rooms. Shadid, Ryonakage, Retrix, Mars Pra, Mihabrinami, Empires, Inigo Venato, or sorry, I'm Panda Venato, Darpandian, what a tennis player, Blitzchris, Spondy, Jay-Zeech, the guilty party of gimmick infringementness, AAUK is apparently on SR and RS, Resident SD, Forever Panda, Trigon, Gavi, White Blaze, Voluptuous Spy. Every time I say voluptuous pie, if I say voluptuous spy, there should be like the Rouge saxophone in the background when I say that, I think. Then you've got voice, Vija Panda. Vija's got different names in both chat rooms, oddly enough. Unless it's a false Vija. Vamp Panda, Trigon Trekkie, Tall Panda 91, Swiss, Spinder, Speedtrix, Sonic Forever, Sonic Mark, Sonic HD, SJ's here as well, Silver Panda, Silver, Shadow Panda 04, Shadid, Saber Pilot, Ryuzuki, Ryonakage, who's got an extra dash, like they're going to add on Panda, presumably. Retrix, Resident SD, Ram the Panda, which sounds like very terrible instructions. I know they have trouble mating pandas, but to have such, graphical instructions on it is a bit too much. I think.
blame the WWF campaign.
Stand up for pandas. Nesu, Misma Cookies, Miles per hour, Mika Pop. Is it 8 o'clock yet? L-Dog, Cami Jacob, GX, Guest 52421, Gary Effing Forever Panda's here as well, Empire's on the Panda Venato, Dr. MK, Demex Dexing, who hasn't tuned in for AAUK for a while, more for you, Darpandian, Dark Overlords, Crikey, Daizuku, Concord Panda, Choco Panda, Beamanda, Blasted Panda, Batty Panda, Alex 2 Beta, Unscore Spondy, Turbo, Iceman, Gavi, AAUK, MK, Jay-Z, Blitzchris, Rory, and Shanbot, who is neither panda nor polar bear. Dear God Almighty. Hello to everyone. So yes, please PM me all your stories regarding pandas, or no, regarding Christmas, your experiences at Christmas, because we all know that unless you tell me the stories, the show's not going to go anywhere. So let's get on with it. But it's been a busy week over here in the UK, mainly the fact that we had lots of ice and snow descend upon us, and then the country just froze. It stopped. It ground to a standstill. We suck with winter. That's because we don't really have it that much. That winter. Well, we suck with most things. Apparently that's what FIFA bought. Ooh. FIFA, never mind. Never says, remember when I sent in 50 questions? Yes, we went through those, I think, for about 5 weeks, didn't we? Apparently, Dark Overall says no U-ground to standstill. Most northwest of England got on fine. Hey, I tried to get to work on both Wednesday and Friday and could not. It wasn't for lack of trying or freezing my various limbs off. There'll be lots of snow. Echo made the world's smallest snowman, which then got buried by other snow. Oh, he's upset. Redundant snowman. Decided to announce my snowman. But we... It's not like we announced snowman. It was like some sort of special ball and you have to announce them. Mr. and Mrs. Snowman entered today. But of course other people maybe not have that much snow, but it certainly brought the feeling of winter to mind. The feeling of, oh dear God, am I going to slip over as I go around this corner? and yeah, you get to that stage of like ice that's melting and therefore is like slippery times 2. Slippery in 2 ways. Or the entire thing just sort of move underneath your foot. You're walking in a straight line and all of a sudden you're starting to magically slide over into the road as cars are coming. That kind of weather. But yes, please indeed send us those stories. We'll be going through those later in the show. We've had all sorts of shows already on Project 24. Obviously, I've already mentioned Tea Time and the Mike Pollock / Darkspeeds hour of American Australian wonderment. Everything but Britain. Although actually, Darkspeeds got on Concord, I think it was. Who's obviously from the UK. No. He goes on the radio. Not physically on top of them. Unless they were trying to make some sort of terrible pyramid of limbs with the voice of Dr. Eggman issuing forth from it. Now we will do something in a pike position. And so we're going to have another song, and then we'll be back. Whereupon these two are going to tell us all about their week and the world of Sonic, because there's lots of Sonic stuff going on. Oh yes, most assuredly there's Sonic stuff everywhere. Okay. Here's Jun Snow with Ted Poley, Road to Win. We'll be back soon.
Take the
You were just listening to Jun Snow featuring Ted Poley with Road to Win. It's from the Works album. We've got a few stories in. If you would also like, if you don't have any good stories regarding, Christmas, how about if you like to PM me, just double click on AAUK and just let me know what you would like for Christmas. Is there anything specific you're hoping that Sega Claus will bring to you? I'm guessing it's not 800 copies of Stormrise. T was desperately trying to get rid of a copy of Stormrise earlier, I think. But if you are wondering what the pandas were about, Concord Panda, previously Concord Hedgehog, has actually explained to me the pandas thing came from everyone making fun of Ken Penders and changing the name to Ken Pandas, so that became both the meme and mascot for Project 24, aka Panda 24, allegedly. But yes, if you're after something this Christmas, let us know. Who knows? Maybe I will give it to you, depending upon what it is. Like if it's a game that is old that I have. Yeah. Gary says I'm actually tempted to give Stormrise a go. Everyone keeps going on about it. Yeah, Stormrise is actually, if you can get Stormrise, if you can get your head around how Stormrise works, it's a lovely little story. I quite enjoyed it. I was more disappointed. I sort of got to a bit of a place where I got stuck and sort of never went back to it. But there was the story. I was really, really interested in finding out what happened in the story. It just seemed really good, and there seemed quite some good. Spinter's saying someone tell AK about the real origin, which means that somebody lied to me, which means they don't win anything ever. Everyone's arguing about whether or not they can have Blake for Christmas, which is somewhat worrying. He's wanted. People are arguing over him.
See, this is the kind of thing we used to do in elementary school, or primary school for you guys. We would have this stuffed animal and a book to go with it. So everyone would take that home one day of the week, and then they'd bring it back, and the next person would take it home. So I think we should set up a Blake lending system.
A Blake, so like a Blake library.
Something like that.
You take him up to the desk, and then his arse is stamped with some rubber thing covered in ink, and then you have to bring him back by that date, otherwise you get fined. You have to take care of him, and he'll tell you stories every night. And every night he will save your life, and every night he will be with you.
Now people are accepting that there will be some gratuitous fines attached to it.
Yeah, why not?
Return him in time, or if he's damaged.
Yeah, if you damage him, then you
have to pay to replace him.
You have to pay to replace him.
That's the way real girls.
What?
Damage me enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Echo currently owes about £7 million.
I don't know it yet.
I know, that's why I said £7 million.
I don't pay your foreign baloney.
You don't foreign. You live here. You live in the UK. Don't talk to me about foreign stuff.
Baloney currency.
We don't have baloney in this country.
Yeah, I know. What up with that?
What up with having baloney?
Baloney's not bad. It's just very strange and should only be eaten with mustard.
Very strange.
That is pretty close to baloney, except about as much salt.
Fine, then take some spam, wash it under a tap for a while, and then
soak
cook
the
it.
meat really thoroughly so that it's pretty much everlasting. So that's why it's different.
And that's why I use salt for preservatives, John. Right, so do either of you have any good Sega Sonic gaming in general Christmas stories? No.
Not me.
Echo.
Really
No. It's amazing how many people went, this is a really good idea, it's a really good topic, and everybody did not tell me a story. It's a really good.
It's not my fault. I haven't got things
Ah, that's very selfish of you. You should have known this in advance. That
How
I was going.
dare you people?
I was going to look at.
How dare you? Like,
I was going to look at this. I mean, can keep PM if you've got a story. PM it to me. In the chat room. But okay, how about what would you two like for Christmas? We started with Echo, I think, because Blake started giggling. So,
well, ever since I was a little girl, I'm still looking for that horse.
you want a pony, huh?
I would like.
But you've got like 140 or something on that virtual game.
173.
173 virtual horses on this horse game of yours,
Not a very good one.
which you've actually applied for a job for now, haven't you?
Yes.
After much
Hesitation.
Echo's applied for his job on this horse game website, basically doing community management stuff, which would be quite funny.
Well, and be in Paris too, which would be even more interesting. So
Yeah, Echo having to go to Paris every day, or every other day.
Sleep on the streets of Paris. Curl up
Pizza
to the
Paris.
Eiffel Tower and fluff my head on the whatever brothel.
Fluff your head on a brothel.
I don't know.
Do you know what a brothel is?
But they have brothels in Paris.
Yes. Do you know what a brothel is?
Yes.
Okay. Number one, it's being a physical structure. It wouldn't be very nice to rest your head on it. Number two, fluffing your head
I can see.
at a brothel.
I can-
It would be very interesting terminology for something.
I'm sure they'd just look at me funny because I'm a big dumb American anyway. They were gonna teach me French.
Yeah.
That'll suck.
Echo speaking French.
It's violating my American genes.
It's violating her American genes.
Even though they gave you the
They gave you the Statue of
Yes, they
Liberty.
did. And then we kind of went, it's a bit shit, but alright.
No, actually they did. She's right, they did. They actually sort of was like, oh yeah, right.
Is that why it sounds like
It's miles away. But yeah, it's alright.
Even there.
It was kind of a goodwill thing.
The symbol of friendship.
A symbol of friendship, a symbol of freedom.
Yeah. And it's
To which
really funny
point-
that the ultimate symbol of Americana is French, which is really funny.
If we could re-gift it, we'd probably do
If you
it.
could re-gift it.
I hate to say it. It's nothing against the French guys, but you know.
All of a sudden it materialised in the centre of Iran.
We were thinking maybe
Japan, that'd be about right. Japan already have one.
Japan.
Don't they have those fake islands, or was that the?
Fake island.
No, it's Is that the like in Dubai, isn't it? With all the fake land-made islands that are like the various. It's like the world, but in
You do
world
know
map
where
miniature
Dubai
form.
is, right?
Or somewhere near there. So somewhere around the like United Arab Emirates way, where they've got tons and tons of money. Brunei or somewhere.
Some
Yeah, everyone knows that. PM that to me as well. Demes, when I say PM me, do not PM me in the SMB. PM me in the chat. Double click on my name, and it'll come up with its own little window. Just to do that. Or even better, hang on a minute. Respond, yeah, please. There we go. So we've lit up. Yeah, so we've lit up with stuff. That's the World Island, says Retrix. So people know what I'm talking about. Yeah, because I don't think anyone would want to stamp Blake's ass with a rubber thing. Or rather, he wouldn't want them to. Oh. So like Mark says, he's got a French. He's got a massive baguette to get out of his way. But the French says Ram. The French, no.
I know that.
There's nothing wrong with the French. Crikey, they've got the most amount of Sonic sites after the UK. Oh yeah, don't think it's the US, it's the French. A big message on the Radio Redux hotline, which probably says something really stupid. It's Earth Hearts. Earth Hearts says, when you guys get my Crimbo card, then you'll know what I would like for Crimbo. Good luck with the show, guys. Yeah. Anyone else would like to guess anything other than the fact that it's got boobs on this card now? But it's a big pair. Yeah, it's a big pair of.
It's got 2 milk jugs, so it's like whatever.
Yes, hello to Earth Hearts, who is apparently listening. He must be listening with Vija, presumably. You can but assume. Tall Panda was My Little Pony, apparently, for Christmas.
You know what?
Andy, why do you want My Little Pony for Christmas? Or do I not have to go into that much further? Jessica wants... So Jessica, by the way, is Echo's cousin.
Is the little animal's big head kind of bobble head?
Yeah, little his pet shop.
Yeah. That was one of those things.
She wants to do that for sure.
Yeah, she's more of an animals person. She's not a Barbie girl.
In a Barbie world.
Don't start singing that, or I'm gonna have it stuck in my head, and I'm gonna just start singing it at random. You will regret this moment.
Okay. My Little Pony, there's no place like Ponyland. That cancels it out.
It's just confusing me. I don't know where the rest of the lyrics are going.
That's it. That's all the lyrics there are. It's a jingle. You see, I'm glad you see it. Anyway.
It's very heavy on G.
I don't know why. It's Auto DJ being.
The cursed Auto DJ.
Playing Road to Win again. Why is it playing Road to Win again? What's up with you, Auto DJ?
It's on bar with Chandbot. It's Auto DJ. Rise of the Machines.
There we go. We can have some zero gravity. My Auto DJ being weird. There's nothing new. Anyway, so you want a pony. You want a horsey. Yeah. You know you're not getting that. Okay. Yes. How much money do I possess at the moment?
I didn't say you had to get it. I just said that's what I want.
Well, I hope you like it, watching it die slowly then. Because let's put it this way: what?
You're so lovely sometimes.
Well, no, because
You're
like
so
how
lovely.
are we going to feed it?
You take things far too literally. You're far too British, good sir. You need to have a better sense of humor.
You need to listen. You need to take that pipe out of your ass. And you need to relax, dude. If a girl says she wants a pony, it's not necessarily saying, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna go out to the stables and buy her a little bastard. Alright? It's
Can I interrupt your pontificating there?
What's that?
To say that you need to learn that sometimes I just go with stuff like that and point out the various things because it continues the joke.
It's not a very
Yeah,
good joke.
It's not a very good request. I mean, what do you want? Okay, Blake, what do you want for Christmas?
What's one of those things? I mean, I'm
Sophia.
spraying on a...
Sophia.
On Echo.
You're an Echo-related restraining order, so she stops harming you.
Yeah. Other than that,
A kitten.
Alright, I'll settle for a kitten. It's joint bid here. We settle for a kitten.
A kitten.
Or even a cat, to be honest. Any old cat, you know.
Any old cat.
Any old cat. Something, you know.
You've already had one cat this year. You. All the DJ's gone nuts today. His last couple of shows have been awesome. And now today he's decided he wants to play just anything and everything in the world. Yeah.
It blames Sven. It's mad at
It's bad at Sven.
Johnlish.
You just want kittens, do you?
Kitty. Kitty. One kitty.
One kitty coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kitty. Although that'd be a hell of a thing to bring back on the train.
Can't have a cat.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't have a cat. We can't have pets in this house.
How do you know? You never asked. It's not on the lease. I checked.
No pets.
I checked.
I can barely afford you.
Well, you're paying for him too.
He pays for himself.
Sort of. Don't
Oh,
freaking
God.
judge me.
You see what I've got to put up with here? Anyway. So you want a kitty for Christmas? Are you
That's
sure
what
it's
we
not? Is there anything else you want?
If I, honestly,
Am I looking at you, Echo?
I still think that restraining order is quite good,
Alright. The only
Right
thing
now.
is, yeah. And now pushing it back over to you. Is there anything particularly? Well, in seriousness, come on, in seriousness, is there anything you want for Christmas?
just, that's the one thing I would really
Kitty,
want.
love a kitty.
I want a kitty for Christmas. I know, I'm such a lame one. You don't have to get it. People wish for some outlandish things like world peace and shit, but you don't see that come out.
Well, no. Surprisingly, if you'd have wished for world peace and I've looked at you as strangely as I have,
You should check me to
wanting a
Iraq.
horse.
That's how world peace is achieved. Check the Americans to Iraq.
That's working well.
I know.
Okay.
Ugh.
I would like peace and quiet, I think. That would be nice.
You're gonna get
I'll
it.
get you earplugs.
How about overtime? Oh, that'd be nice. Overtime. That'd be a fantastic one. For those people who you know who they are to get back to me, that would be awesome. I'm from Japan, yeah, that'd be nice. Like 600, 700 quid or whatever it is. I'd like that back, please, Mr. Simon. But yeah, is any? Oh, there we go. Lots and lots of red. We like this. Torpan says take my cat, which I'm assuming is like the equivalent of take my wife. So, the old gag ending, take my wife. It's like, take my cat. Take my cat. No, please take it. There we go. I've overridden Auto DJ. No, I'm not asking him to take you. If you would like Echo for Christmas, let us know. Yeah, let us know and we'll call the doctor for you. It's very simple. But we'll got some nice colours in the background now. And we know the colours feel so right. JJ says I'll take Blake, he can teach me to be a better gamer. Well, he does seem to be one of these...
We need to have
Blake seems to be one of these guys who just like
Blake
destroys a game in no time whatsoever and becomes a master of it and then just like, well, whatever.
See, I'm much more kind of... See, if people wanted to learn and be really freaking good at WoW, but no one wants to... Except for...
As much as I hate WoW, as I've said many times before, you are actually an excellent lead on WoW.
You can teach anyone to play WoW, right? Think about it.
Someone's stealing kittens, apparently. What are you gonna do? Anyway, we have an hour to go, more or less, because we're actually going to end on time. In a vague attempt to try and get things back to normal. Instantly, I find it quite funny because T-Bird hasn't seen what is now the second post on Sonic Rex. So if you've not gone to sonicrex.com, I suggest you go there. And then just go down to the second post and just check that out. It's quite funny. But we do have things. Shadded has this story. I have a story. I have a story. Christmas nights. Woo! Christmas '08. It was regular dinner, and after getting gifts, we thought, why not play something old? That's what you do, isn't it? Let's play something old. How to enjoy something. You had a joystick that went, and you moved it about. Happy days. We had fun replaying a joyful game, resulting in a drunk karaoke of dreams that scarred me for life. It was fun though. Drunken dreams does tend to scar people for life. Yeah, drunken singing, you know, as a general rule, it always scars everyone for life.
Miles, he can really fly. Miles, he's got a range. Miles, he's got a massive range. Get out of his way.
Yeah, that's that will scar you quite a lot. Okay. Shadid, what do you want for Christmas? Let us know. Onion Renato says, a few years ago I hoped to get a Shadow plushie. Until I got an Xbox 360 when it came out. Here it came. I was acting like a little kid though, but deep down I wanted that Shadow plushie badly, and I still do today. So you didn't like save up. Steve had finally seen the post. It all is. Oh, I hope he has seen it. Yeah, it was Blake. The eagle eyes of Blake Drogo spotted that. In 2000, that was 2002. Can you imagine what it's like now? Even the main commented on it, so apparently he's a raging hussy. Echo's little snarls. But yeah, Anigo Venato, or Panda Venato, whatever your damn name is. If anyone's got a spare Shadow plushie, Anigo Venato would like it for Christmas, apparently. Why is everything just falling down?
You just suck. You're holding your arm into the desk.
God's sake. Alright. Somebody's iPod. No, it's not mine, it's hers. Honestly. Things all over the place. Over here. Yeah, if anyone's got a spare Shadow plushie, or anyone doesn't know what to get on Eagle Venato for Christmas, it's a Shadow plushie. Sonic Mark says, every year we have a battered paper Sonic decoration taken from an STC years ago. One of the Sonic 1 stock art with a stocking hanging off his finger, a crowd is head and holding a Christmas pudding. It's basically the star on our Christmas tree. It's covered in tape. Not really an interesting story, but it's family tradition. That's nice. I like hearing stories that's like family traditions and things like that. Admittedly, our Christmas tree has actually got a Yoshi in it at the moment. Yeah, the black Yoshi is like currently sitting in our tree. So he's doing a good job actually. It looks like he belongs. This is the rather scary thing. It does look like he should actually be there permanently. I thought it was like sticking him through the star, but yeah. What you gonna do, eh? And besides, surely it should be a Kirby hanging onto a star, as everyone knows. Sonic Mark says, and for Christmas I would like more chimneys, more. What, so you can fool Santa into sort of coming down twice and giving you $2 of presents? Honestly, Sonic Mark. Deviousness. More chimneys indeed. Pox on you and your chimneys. You haven't got chimneys, we've got chimney. We've got a fireplace was, haven't we? We've got a back end of fire.
That's what I
Well, behind what obviously was a fireplace, and it's not anymore. Nazu says, I want a big fat purple cat. Now the trouble with those big fat purple cats is they tend to sort of start running off in search of, amphibians they think are their best friends. They never spend any time with you. You find out that you'll have it at your home, it's fine, it's fishing, and then mysteriously it'll just randomly disappear and just run off and just won't come back. So I sincerely insist that you microchip him, which he might be a bit upset by.
I think he might steal cars.
Yeah.
Like that problem.
Well, microchipping, you're making a mistake. Microchipping is not some sort of satellite tracking. It's just if you catch it and you scan it, then you know it's him. That's it. That's all microchipping does.
Because there's a lot of big purple cats in the world, so
But yeah.
you really do want to make sure that if you do mislay him, that he's discovered, that people will know it's your one, because obviously being so many purple cats, it'd be quite easy to misidentify. Nace says I have a pet toad, so it's okay. Yeah, but it's it prefers frogs. They get really fussy. The collar, huh?
Some people are too lazy.
Well, when you're living in paradise, you will be lazy. A buoy, What a rubber ring. Rubber ring, that'd be a good idea. But then we like buying presents for the present. Particularly good idea.
It's like you wouldn't have a computer connected to the internet unless you had a firewall. Why would you buy a cat without a plug ring?
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, it makes sense. What they should actually do, they have these various adverts saying if you pay £5 a month, then Rajnoj in this small African village will be able to feed his family and send his daughter to school or something like that. What you actually need is to send them Big the cat, because for just one down payment on this cat, it will feed the entire village because it fishes for you. It'll act as a distraction.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Give him a fishing cat, he'll eat for a day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Basically, it will reduce the average IQ of your entire village by about 30 points, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, of course you've got buy a man a fishing rod and give it to a fishing cat, and he'll eat you. Unless of course it catches a frog. Because Big's actually no good at actually catching fish, is he? Because every time he catches a frog, yes.
He's typically eating the frog, but he's pretty good.
And then presumably what happens is with a fish exactly the same what happens with the frog when he captures Froggy. That he reels the fish in and goes, oh, I've got a fish, and then he manages to drop it. He goes, no, frog, no, fishy, come back. So it swims away. So I doubt Big has ever talked about, ever caught a proper fish in his life. Sonic Adventure indeed. Go fishing. Big little secret life at Tesco's apparently. Yeah, he's Earth Art's supervisor. Shadow Panda overall says Blitz mispronounced pinata as panda. The meme is correct. Did he really? Did he really? Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive if that is true. Oh, Blitz. Retrix apparently translated "get out of his way" into Japanese and back again, but it came out as "get in the way of him." He's got a massive wretch, get in the way of him.
Don't.
Shadow of Doubt suggests something for the. Oh dear. Oh, hang on a minute. Why is stuff never there when you need it? What? That's just terrible. Hang on a minute. There we go. So, actually, that does deserve this. Pinata's not a panda. And the pinata to the blade is right. What are you doing to the boy now? You shook his hand? What? Why does shaking his hand revolve in, you know... How does shaking his hand resolve... I can't speak anymore.
Crack something.
Stop crippling him, please. There'll be nothing left for Sophia.
This thing here.
What's thing there?
Use the basic.
Yeah, please don't destroy my thing.
Oh, I destroyed everything.
I should know. Destroys everything. It says you have to pay if he gets damaged.
We didn't discuss this.
Yeah. Concord Panda says, I have a small but not that good story. That's not the best. That's a really good way of selling it to us. I have a small but not that good story. I suppose it's better than a long and not good story. Only that one Christmas ago when Saturn was around, there was an issue of Sega Saturn magazine with Christmas lights. So I played it, and I loved how the Hill Valley music was a cool rendition of Jingle Bells, and that was all decorated. That year put me into a really good Christmas spirit. Well, that's nice. That's nice, actually. I'm going to just line up some Christmas lights music. We had some Christmas lights music. Although Christmas lights music has mysteriously vanished.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, fine, like that.
Yeah, have to go hunting for things again. Rah, rah, rah. Etc. Rio No Panda says, so my story starts with a Christmas when I was 9 years old. For some reason I want to have the violin music in the background. There we go. I actually put a note on there for what it is.
Yeah.
That's actually quite clever. Okay, here's the story. So my story starts with a Christmas when I was 9 years old. My family does Secret Santa, and it turns out one of my cousins got my name. So he gives the present, and it's this big box wrapped in gold wrapping paper. So I begin unwrapping it, and inside is another box. I open it, and there is another box. And there is another box. I open the box, and would you know it, there's another box. Up to 5 other boxes, I see a Dreamcast disc case, and I see
The end.
I see a story that comes to the end a bit too quickly. I think I'm going to have a guess that it actually shows that he got a Dreamcast. Because that would make much more sense, I guess, than just going, suddenly I see. Unless you're Katie Tunstall, yeah. So, yes. And then he saw! Yeah. That. Oh dear. There was a box, and inside the Dreamcast case there was a box, and then there was a box. Yeah. Actually, that would make more sense, that story, if there was. It was, I closed it now. That's a shame. And inside there was a. And inside that there was a. I unwrapped that, and there was a. Before it was revealed to be a. And inside there was another. And then there was a.
Laser!
And then I was happy. In fact, I was so happy I did in midair before bouncing up and down, taking off like a
Rocket!
And it all made sense to me. In fact, I was fit to. There we go. But then, unfortunately, I found another inside the, which was not a
Laser!
but in fact another, and then it just became terrible. Yeah, every story, as I said before, every story and every song is made better by the colours call-outs. I still need like Frenzy and something like that. I don't know if anyone's got that. If anyone's able to successfully rip that out. I haven't got Frenzy. I haven't got Frenzy. I think Wown ripped these, or somebody ripped these. I know, 'cause they got sent my way, but Frenzy wasn't among them. Burst, Cube, Drill, Hover, Laser, Rocket and Spike. We got those. We don't have Frenzy. I'm sure there's probably another one that I don't have as well. Void, presumably I don't have. But yeah, so we got 8 out of 10. So yeah, Void and Frenzy. No, 7 out of 10. There's another one missing. What's the other one missing? There's another one missing. I'm not sure what it is. What is the other wisp? Damn it! What's the power?
I don't know.
Hover, Spikes, Cube. Oh no, there's 10 wisps, but not 10 powers. There's 10 wisps, so there's the white one that does nothing. It's like exist, which is what apparently it does. Curly. It makes it talks a lot. Gift of Gab. You have unlocked. That's what you get if it was pointed to the 360. It's like you have unlocked Gift of Gab. You have talked to Yakka for the first time. Boy, really poor about Yakka. Yakka's fine. He has to go off and be with his people again. With now despite the fact that he's a mutant anyway, because he's the only white wisp with a bit of curly hair. He's always this one-off wisp. Yeah. There once was an ugly wisp.
Slightly different.
Yeah, slightly different.
And a bit of a lisp.
There was a wisp. If a wisp has a lisp, what does it say? Scube! Shay! Shovers! I don't know. All wisps then voiced by the ghost from Winnie the Pooh. Shay! Saber Pilot says, I remember getting the NES for Christmas. It was amazing. Mum and Dad had brought it with Mario Brothers 1 for the whole family. My older brother and I played it for hours on our little physical Switch television. We had a hard time figuring out how to put it together, too, as it had all the old AV cables. My parents sold it years later, but I bought myself another NES about 3 years ago. And I sent it to the wrong person, apparently, sorry. What? No, you sent it to the right person. And the nice thing about that Christmas gift, my brother was 6 years older than me. It was one of the few things we were able to bond over. Little sisters and older teenage brothers have little in common after all. That's nice. That's really nice though. I'd like a new job and to be with my fiancée for Christmas. Sonic Race, I'd love a copy of Colours. So Violet says. Oh, that's nice. We all like a new job, really. Yeah. A job from what you're currently doing, that would be... Yeah, I think we all want that for you, mate. You could do with a new job. If you do have a new job, let me know. It was a box. AAUK, every show needs more buttons, says Shadow Without. Alex says that was the best Christmas story. Any more cube stories? I hope someone records it. Yeah, no, we're recording this, don't worry. A new whisper power called Fail. Fail! No, the drills weren't involved. Yes, drills weren't involved. Hogfather's, yeah, Hogfather does have a long story. Summarise it. Can we summarise the story? Okay, I can summarise the story in this. Bonk! There we go, that's the summary of the entire story. And you'll have to figure out what actually happened. Dark Overall says, but it was in 1995. I got Sonic 3 off my uncle. It's better than the coal, I guess. He was meant to give me this in July 2000. What? Okay, for Christmas in 1995, I got Sonic 3 off my uncle, who was meant to give me this in July 2005. What? So he was meant to give it to you 10 years later, you got it 10 years early. What? All my other Christmas presents took lower priority till my mum dragged me to my grandma's, where I was pretty sure that was the year my grandma kept slipping me moonshine, which was when I was 6. I didn't know it was an alcoholic. Whoops. It was a fun Christmas, and my others were much less exciting than this. I still want to know why you were upset because you had to wait. You got it 10 years early. I don't what kind of deal is it? Where you... What kind of deal is it where you get your game 10 years later? I'll give it to you, but you'll have to wait 10 years. That's just not very nice. Hulk Perfect's AAUK should read it because it's quite good. Of course I'm going to read it. I'm going to read after a piece of music though. Got half an hour left. While we figure out exactly why 10 years everyone had to wait. Sonic 3 wasn't supposed to be released until 2005. Yeah, that makes sense. Gabby would like me to send me Wisps Ra.
Wisp Ra.
Go, 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 Wisps Wisp Ra. Let's dancing, let's shooting, wispy oola la, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oola la! And dances. Choo choo choo. Everything. The timeline went weird. They broke the deal. They broke the deal. Oh dear. Okay, well, let's see what the dreaded Auto DJ has for us. A Sonic Boom. We'll be back after this with more stories, including Hogfathers.
It's a supersonic flight, gotta keep it going. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom, keeps you running faster. Sonic boom, sonic boom, save the planet from disaster. Sonic boom, sonic boom, getting through the world in motion. Sonic boom, sonic boom.
There we go. Blake's got a drink. Yeah, I do a giant bottle of Lucozade next to me. I've started working on Summer of Sonic, so that just kind of goes hand in hand with keep yourself alive. Don't get into a
Frenzy!
or you'll be lost in the.
Boy!
There you go. We have them now. We have the entire family. Yeah.
What?
Sometimes I wish I had a family of wisps.
Yeah,
I have no idea what she's doing, guys, so.
yeah, quite.
Shut your mouth. Hush your noise.
Bit low.
Damn Hedges, I'm Dutch. Interesting, huh? Not if you're Dutch already. Okay. Hogfather says, so back in 1992, my parents secretly entered a competition that was run by Sega London. The prize was a bunch of mini prizes like pin badges, a so on patch, and Tasmania devil bone shaped pens. the other small videos. Anyway, I won it and they kept it for Christmas. When I got my presents, it was a really big surprise and the pins looked great because they were all like doing good pose and tab stuff was great too. Well, to this day I still have the package that it came in and all the prizes. However, I've started collecting Sonic pin badges. I discovered that one of the pins I won has never been released. In fact, nobody's ever seen it before. I'm quite sure it's either prototype or one of a kind thing. However, over the years I've lost the cover letter that came with it, so I can't send a thank you to whoever it was that picked out my entry and said what turned out to be a very special prize. I have no idea who this person was, but she worked at Sega London in 1992 and was responsible for the prizes. If they're listening, thank you for making my 1992 Christmas and for making my pin collection extremely special indeed. So it's turned into something utterly grand. And that's my story. I can pretty much guarantee, unfortunately, that that person is not working for Sega anymore. Not a chance, sadly, but great. That is a great story. Rio Nakagi says the following: it looks like Dreadnoughts has fallen into the... Boy! Yes, I'm sure he has. No, there wasn't one. Because his car's broken down in the middle of nowhere. Otherwise known as the place where he lives.
Yeah.
Are you trying to eat his ear?
Yes.
Don't eat his ear. Ram might be pleased if you eat his ear.
He's got another one.
He's got another one. Well, that's no good. That's no good, kids. You eat my ear instead. If you're hungry, why don't you cook us all something that we can all enjoy together?
It's my official response.
The official response.
That's been your official response always.
Ram the Dragon says, I heard you like Christmas. I think that's supposed to be anecdotes. It's like acnedotes. I hear you like Christmas acnedotes.
Could have been worse. Been acnedotes.
Acnedotes, yeah.
The ones that blow up in your face.
Ram E Coyote. So here goes nothing. For one, I have more than once spent my Christmas on a freaking swimming pool and in a beach. Surely it should be in a freaking swimming pool and on a beach. Because unless you like walk, unless Ram's apparently able to walk on water,
There you go.
and you know
Blake Draco's gonna marry me.
Oh dear Lord, that makes you Mary Magdalene. Hate to tell you this. No, apparently the Ram has special abilities, including the ability to into sand. Oh yeah, did somebody bury you alive, Ram? That sounds unfortunate. You never had the pleasure, huh?
Oh yeah.
Of drilling yourself into a beach.
Yep.
No, it takes all sorts. Especially licorice ones. Oh ho! I'll keep up, Jay. Never mind. But there's never time for gaming because of chores, and I never did get any games either. Only clothes. If I really had to think of a holiday anecdote consisting of gaming / something related things, it'd be all the shirts you've sent me over a time that I always forget not to open before Christmas. Yes. There are
You're not
those.
the only one with that problem.
Yeah, it goes like this for Christmas. Oh, fantastic! Rip, 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 open. Oh, he's got me this for Christmas. Yes, it was for Christmas! Why did you wait? It says not to open it!
I did not say not to open it.
Ram says it's a package. Opens. No, I want it now. Women and girls in general that have this problem. There's like no patience whatsoever. You have got to be something. I will have the benefit of it now. How many candles? 4. What was 1? 4 candles. It's terrible. But we're all terrible. Ram says, I heard that. Well, good, that means you're listening. Hogfather says, please let my story. Here's the story again. I've just done it.
You can do it.
Alright, done it. Where did Dreadnoughts learn to drive? A farm?
Probably.
I've not seen his car. It could well be a tractor.
Combine harvester.
What? Dred's got a brand new combine harvester and he'll show you the key. Into yeah. John Deere. And John Deere, it's gonna be Sven Jocelyn. Vampan says cube plus cube plus cube equals spike. So presumably we should do like we should come up with some
Adam
sort
will
of
correct you.
sonic color related algebra. We need to get through these stories. Let's start doing them. Retrix confirms that the World Islands are indeed in Dubai. Thanks for that. AK, I was wondering how I would go about making a Sonic podcast. Well, you need a recording software basically, and then you can do your own thing. And presumably you need some hosting, someone to post it. If you're serious in learning to do one, maybe SEGASonic Radio would be. Talk to whoever's in charge of Sonic. I've got no idea who's in charge of SEGASonic Radio anymore. It could be anyone. No idea. Let's get AK to reach your Nimtic mutation quote for the day. I insist. Go have a little chat on that. Does Sonic Rex have a Facebook? No, it does not. It's one of the few sites that doesn't have a Facebook now. Emerald Coast has a Facebook. Also, says Mike Pollock is in charge of SSR. As I said at the time, why don't we have Mike Pollock organise Summer of Sonic and then I'll be the guest? How about that? That makes things a lot easier. Tallpan91 says, you don't want to know.
What?
We
He
don't-
needs to go on and tell us.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Jay, do you want to read that out?
Which one?
Well, read out Tall Panda
Okay.
91's one.
I remember when my dad got me a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. I was 6 at the time and I got 2 games. And one of them was called
Are you sure it was called that? Stop!
It's called I Was a Little Hawk, and I'm gonna get it soon. It's called Extreme G. It's a classic game. Anyway, I was playing it for 3 hours, and then my dad made me play and have a go as well. So we faced each other, and in the first race, she beat me. I played it for 3 hours. She didn't know how to play it. She had to make video games.
Question, yeah. Blake, do you still have the lyrics to the song that we made during the World Cup, if you know what I mean?
I'm not sure. I'm not having a look.
That sounds like a Rex Factor entry.
I know for my children, but I have to wait to act.
So you're not doing the words of Three Lions to... I don't know. Could be Sonic Underground, actually, isn't it? 3 lines on a shirt. 3 lines on a shirt. "30 years of hurt." 30 years of hurt. Voluptuous Spy says, I'd kill for a Rouge Plus, even if it was a custom one. So if anyone makes plushies, get in contact with Voluptuous Spy. Otherwise, there's nothing really I can think of that I'd want for Christmas aside from money for new cosplays. Either that or win the lottery so I can help my family pay off debt. I have most of what I want. Write it down. And my small part-time job gives me just enough to get me what I need. I just realised I think I've been sending this to the wrong person. Why is everyone convinced they've been sending the message to the wrong person? You have been sending it to the right person, don't worry. Gabby says, Okay, here's an embarrassing one. I cried when my parents played a joke on me. I was expecting a Sega Saturn and bought Sonic R about 3 to 4 weeks in advance in massive anticipation. Christmas comes along and I don't have a Saturn. I decided to hold the Saturn back until last to see what my reaction would be when I realised I hadn't got one. Cue hysteric crying. They found it funny, I didn't. They tried the same stunt when I was expecting a Dreamcast a couple of years later, but was wise to it that time. Actually, I've got a similar story to that. When I was getting my Game Gear, I went to what was then the Electronics Boutique in Eastbourne, which has since become a game. It was not long after EB opened there, and even EB like really came to this country properly. And we were like there, and they were asking me like, "What do you want for Christmas? Do you want a Game Boy or do you want a Game Gear?" And I chose a Game Gear. Well, A, because it was in colour, and Game Boy looked crap, and it had Sonic on it, and I just preferred Sonic to the other stuff. So, Rudolph had arrived or something. But yeah. They did that. They did exactly the same thing. I was there when they bought it, and I saw the fact that they bought it, and the bag was about as transparent as a piece of tracing paper, so you can see all the way through the bag. Like, it's there, awesome. I knew it was there. I knew they bought it. And come Christmas Day, it was, you know, we went for all the friends, and it wasn't there. It hadn't turned up. So I genuinely thought my parents had actually taken it back and changed their mind and taken it back. Bear in mind that they knew that I knew that they'd bought it, but they'd actually taken it back. And it was about 2 hours later, after I sort of made a bit of a remark, like, "Oh well, it's a shame we didn't get anything like that," when they actually remembered. So they put it on like the top covers, like to get it out of the way, and they forgot. They forgot the main present. They forgot. They genuinely forgot it. And they left me feeling like I've been some sort of terrible son. And they'd actually
Don't kid yourself,
take that back.
You were terrible.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry, I didn't get any of it.
Says the person who knows all about my childhood, apparently.
I know enough. It's nothing.
If you know enough that apparently I was a terrible child.
Making fun of me.
You've always been like that.
What?
Tifa says my Dreamcast was hidden. I think that's some sort of spy keyword. The Dreamcast is hidden.
Mike was one of those kids who ducked into a present and opened it up slightly, but not enough to tear it. And I checked, so I knew I was getting a Game Boy in the Pokemon game. And I gave, and he will deny this to this day, I gave my brother the blue cartridge because I had both cartridges. I didn't want both cartridges. He had blue, I had red. And that sucker got left in an Arizona airport under a seat. So whoever got that, congrats.
Hulkfather says last year I brought the Sonic Underground box set for Christmas. The walls of reality faded away and a sign descended which said trophy unlocked. Shadow Panda says a link, which I'm guessing is the announcer stuff. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't got the ultimate colour power one, or whatever it is. That's the next one. Ultimate colour power! Whatever it was. Ultimate something. Maria No Pandas, I'll send it again if you want. B-Manda says, I'm just giving those random links now.
By the wisps.
Oh, that's all of them. Awesome, thanks. Thanks to everyone who actually sent me those then. Shadowbout says, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how do you rank Sonic colours? So that's a general question, I think.
Is that a general question? Sonic colours?
9 from you. Actually, we've still got to get your colours thing. Actually, still got to get your colours thing as well. You don't get like Colours DS that much.
It's okay, but I'd say 6.
Colours for Colours DS for 6 at the moment.
It's basically Sonic Rush without. It's not as fun as Sonic Rush.
And I look forward to seeing your review. and comic. Which will never see the light of day. You have to agree with that. Should I just get someone else to do it?
What's the point?
That story will never be heard. Apparently. Team says the pig is in the poke. Goldilocks is eating the porridge. AC Base says we're going to reach for the cube. Ram wants to hug me apparently. Chemical Pan says, hey Kev. Comical Pan, actually that was one of the things I was going to do. But yeah, this could be for next week's one. I've got to pick out winners at some point soon for the couple of things we've had. But yeah, that's one. Chevy says, okay, give Ram a virtual hug. I give her virtual hugs all the time. Whole Five says, is it bad when I play Spring Hours and rescue the chickens? I have a sudden urge to go to KFC. Really? KFC is good. You're making me hungry for KFC now. Damn you. You see the price and you go, oh, I can go there. I have a story about a dragon. Okay, I'm assuming I've got to do this with the sound effects. Oh, that's nice.
No, you won't be able to see it. Minimise the. No, add again. There we go.
Right, this is going to be very difficult to do then. I know, but there's a story that Anigo Vanato's written, I should say. I have a story about a dragon. Oh god, this is good. I have a story about a dragon who was in a
Frenzy!
waiting for Hedgehog to see her. When they finally met, oh good god, Echo walked in on a lot of
Drill! Frenzy!
God, why is he always got to be on the opposite page?
Laser! Drill!
Oh, you get the gist. Drill frenzy laser, drill frenzy laser, drill frenzy laser, drill frenzy laser, drill frenzy laser burst. Okay, this is very wrong on Igvanato. Never send me a post again.
So much for your story, God.
I'm gonna go with you on that one.
Come on, wrap it up. We have black.
Yes, ma'am. God's sake. Ziva says, I remember when I got a Sega Game Gear for Christmas, but I didn't like how the original Game Boy wasn't colour. I still had this sitting around. What, you have a Game Gear that still works? Wow. My first Game Gear, broke within the space of an hour on Christmas Day. No, one of the pins was all screwy. Everyone's like... So, anyway. I guarantee you we don't have 122 listeners now. That's for damn sure. 24 Radio Sega at the moment, and we currently have 80 listeners on SR, so we've actually still got over 100 people listening in. Coming up next, because we're at the end of the show, thank you all for your Christmas stories and craziness and general reach for the laser wonderment. Coming up next is a random hour with some more Radio Sega hanging on, I think. I think it's Gabby, isn't it? Gabby and lots of other people with the random hour. But yes, that's the end of our show. Almost 2 hours. We're going to finish on time. Yay! Etc. How far has anyone seen it, or is he still stuck in the ice cap zone? A fuel cap zone might be. Yeah, Radio Sega Crew. It is confirmed. Radio Sega's Random Hour Special. But yeah, what we're gonna have? We're gonna end up. What was the Sonic Colors End theme?
Which one?
The actual vocal theme. What's it called? I can't remember. Oh, there you go. Speak with your heart. We'll have that instead. That'll end us. It'll end us. It'll end us all. It will just end us all.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, from me, I'll change UK. It's. I'm going to hand over to the wonders of Cash Cash. But I've been Outchange UK.
I've been Blink Drinker.
And we will see you next week. We've only got like a handful of shows left this year before it's the end of all things. The end of season 5 anyway. See you next week, boys and girls. Okay.
Oh, whatever.
Is that jerk.
Joking.
Whatever, here's Cash Cash.
Finally, we can relate. Now we're side by side, this is me. I knew all along we'd find some way to communicate.
Anyone else think these guys need like some decongestants or something?
I've been here before, and I know that we must stand up tall. I'm not scared to ask when I'm not sure we can overcome it all. Speaking from nowhere else except your own. You'll never know if you don't try. Listen and see the force we carry with me.
I'm sorry, I got to interrupt for this. Gavi, they could do with some talent! Yeah, you're the one who said it, not me.
Say